Red 5 standing by.
About 3 or 4 seasons.
Red 3 standing by.
Red 2 standing by.
That one.
This is Eagan AM.
This week on Eagan AM.
First impressions.
What is the plot?
And the Wildcat world of sports.
Live from Studio 1A, this is Eagan AM. Good morning. I'm Paul Hodowanik.
And I'm Rachel Sukup. Happy May the 4th be with you. In honor of 40 years of Star Wars, we decided to celebrate a bit.
This is the coveted day for all lovers of Jedi, Hutts, Skywalkers, the Resistance, and droids.
To celebrate, seniors need to pay their $40 graduation fee by today on FeePay and be sure to turn in all overdue library books, or they may be thrown in the trash compactor.
Tomorrow is also the deadline for sign-ups for the senior retreat, and the coveted senior privileges start on Monday, May 8th.
Now, most of us have seen Star Wars, but there's heated debate on which movie tops them all, the best of the best.
So let's settle this debate.
Here's Mark with the poll.
Our Eagan AM Twitter poll is up and running. Our top 4 list is based on ratings from IMDb, so get your phones out. The options are A New Hope, which is the first Star Wars movie, The Empire Strikes Back, where we learn that Darth Vader is the father, The Force Awakens, where the rebels defeat the Empire, and The Force Awakens, where we are introduced to the character of Rey. The poll will be open until 9:20, and we'll have the results at the end of the show. Back to you guys.
Everyone make sure to vote. You wouldn't want to be the rogue one that doesn't.
This year is the 40th anniversary of the first Star Wars movie, which came out in 1977. And that got us thinking, what was the first Star Wars movie that students and teachers saw, and what did they think?
Well, the first one I saw in theaters actually was Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. But the first ones I saw were the Star Wars A New Hope. And I had it on VHS. I had the trilogy on VHS, and I just wore those things down.
The first movie I saw was A New Hope, and every subsequent movie in chronological order.
The Force Awakens. I was too young to watch Revenge of the Sith. I was in first or second grade, and that was a PG-13 movie. So I saw them all when I was at home, but the first one I saw in theaters was definitely The Force Awakens.
I saw the original in 1977 in theaters, and I went with my brother. We were 8 and 5 years old, and my dad came too.
First Star Wars movie was the original Star Wars.
I think I was about 9 years old.
I was 17, going to be a senior in high school.
6 or 7, maybe?
I was probably 4.
Well, I was 8 years old, so I was I thought it was amazing and cool, and thought the special effects were dazzling. And in 1977, they were.
I guess when you're little, the whole science fiction, spaceships, kind of aliens thing, kind of blows your mind, and you don't really think about it in depth. But as I grew older, I'm wow, this is actually pretty cool. How much detail they put into it.
One of my favorite lines from the whole series is in Empire Strikes Back, when Han Solo says, "And I thought they smelled bad on the outside."
I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
Oh, I think when Luke finds out that Darth Vader's his father.
I am your father.
That blew my mind when I was a child. I didn't that was the biggest shock to me.
It was not nothing anybody had ever seen.
What was the first Star Wars movie you got to see?
The Force Awakens. How about you?
Yeah, I got to see that at 11 p.m.
Wow. Rachel, your hair is impressive. How long did that take you?
10-15 minutes. I was inspired by some other Eagan AMers who attempted their own hairstyles.
Let's see how they did.
What's up, Eagan? I'm Dallas Edwards, and I'm here with Jasper Appleton, and we're here to do Rachel Standal's hair to make it look like Princess Leia in honor of May 4th. So the first step you're going to do is you're going to split the hair into 2 pigtails, and then you put them into the pigtails. Watch us while we do it.
So next step is you're going to want to split the 2 pigtails like so. Make sure they're even, right? And you're going to twist them around each other. So just...
Alrighty, so after you do that, you kind of have to wrap it around from the back to the front and then back to the back again. Looking something like that. Now that you kind of got the hair into a little bun on the side, you grab a bobby pin, which you can find laying around pretty much everywhere if you have a sister. And then do as Jasper's doing.
You want to get the bobby pin as close to her head as possible, and then pull through and clip the bun so it stays still, which I didn't do right.
All right, signing off for Eagan AM. I'm Dallas Edwards.
I'm Jasper Appleton.
And you guys have a great day.
Let's be honest, the star of that segment was Rachel.
Yeah. Turns out this isn't the first time Eagan AM has done a Star Wars themed show.
A long time ago.
In 2004.
In a galaxy far, far away.
Right here.
Two Eagan AMers battled it out over the prestigious role of hosting WCR.
Let's take a look on this Throwback Thursday.
Birch thinks he's trying to do sports this week.
Looks like his opponent ultimately came up short.
If you have cable access, TBS is running Star Wars all day today.
Then you can finally figure out the plot. Or maybe not.
This is often regarded as one of the most widely seen series of movies of all time. Yet we take for granted that there are still those who have yet to visit a galaxy far, far away. We caught up with some EHS students to try to have them explain the plot of this 40-year-long series.
I've seen like maybe 10 minutes.
I usually fall asleep. I think Star Wars is about a group of dudes who time travel to the future to defeat Battlestar Galactica. They're fighting to save the planet, the universe.
The moon thing.
Luke is a kid, and Obi-Wan sends a message through him through R2-D2.
R2-D2 is a robot.
C-3PO is the gold guy.
BB-8. I remember the name. The ball. Like the ball.
Oh, with the head.
Yeah.
Anakin is Darth Vader. Became Darth Vader when he got pushed into lava.
Darth Vader is the guy in the black cape with like the mask.
So
Darth
he's like
Vader's
here.
Luke's dad, and that was like the biggest thing ever apparently.
I knew that.
The new one, Kylo Ren.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
He's like the new Darth Vader.
Prequels start off with Darth Vader as a kid before they find out that he's actually evil, or before he becomes evil. And then he grows up and marries Natalie Portman and then kills her.
Wait, didn't Darth Vader lost his hand at that one scene?
He burnt, okay, he fell in the lava.
And then Anakin. Dad.
They blew up the Death Star too.
Oh yeah, the moon.
A spear, but there's a chunk taken out of it. Like, it looks like Jupiter with the big red spot, and it has a big cut out of it. It's kind of like that.
Luke Skywalker's the main character, one of the main characters.
Wasn't Luke the main character the first one, but then in the sequels he's kind of overshadowed by Han Solo?
He was a blue lightsaber.
There's just a lot of fighting and shooting missiles. Oh, they have planes that like fly in light speed.
Princess,
the girl who has the...
Princess Leia.
Carrie Fisher.
She's got those cool braids and wears white.
I know she's captured or something, and then she decides to shoot her way out, and so she gets the gun and like shoots a bunch of guys down in the hallway.
Isn't she someone's sister, like Luke Skywalker's sister?
Yoda! Yoda's like green.
Yeah, Yoda, the old guy, the old green guy.
That's pretty much how Star Wars goes, you know?
Signing off for Eagan AM, I'm Austin Casey.
You should definitely see them in order of release. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, then 7.
Well, now it's time for the WCR.
Take it away, Ben.
Finally, the sun. Now we can see how our Wildcats have been dominating the competition. The boys lacrosse team has been crushing the district.
Last Saturday, the Stars of Holy Angels made the mistake of coming to Wildcat country, where the Wildcats dominated with a score of 17-2. The Cats continued their win streak as they defeated the Irish 14-5. They've been practicing hard for tonight's game as they take on the 4th-ranked team in state, Prior Lake. Show up and cheer the Wildcats in Wildcat Stadium at 5:30. Our softball team has faced Lakeville South on Friday and absolutely embarrassed the Cougars. Winning 15-5, the girls then took on the rivals of Eastview, where they dominated the Lightning. Heidi Nelson pitched a shutout, and McKenna Melville sent one high over the wall for the boys as the Cats came home winning 9-0. They take on Farmtown today at 4:30, so go out and cheer the Cats to victory. The Glax team braved the cold one in a game at Shakopee last Thursday and lost at the final minutes 12-11, but then capitalized on the Irish to take home the Clover Cat trophy. They look to get a win tonight against a 3rd-ranked team in state, Prior Lake. Good luck at Wildcat Stadium. Baseball team is working hard but is off to a rough start. The bats could use a revival, but the pitching is doing well. The boys to play Monday, Lakeville North. Good luck, fellas. Our track team is looking fast this year. At the Hamlin Elite Meet, the 4x800 relay ran the fastest time in school history. And in the Open 800, Ryan Seeger put up the fastest time in state this year. Natalie Windows is having a strong start to the season, despite early injury, and showing winning performances as always. The men's tennis team has had a busy week. On Saturday, they took on a tough Duluth East team and battled to win 6-1. Then on Tuesday, headed to Eastview, where they lost a hard-fought match. The Cats then hosted Hastings and lost a heartbreaker match 4-3. They look to rebound today at Apple Valley and take down the Eagles. That's all I have for you this week. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Ben.
Let's go back and check on the results of our poll.
It looks like Return of the Jedi won the vote with 38%. Thanks to everyone who voted. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Mark. Enjoy the day and binge watch Star Wars.
And let the blue milk flow.
May the Force be with you, Wildcats.